Hi everyone, it's Steph here from effieandcards.blogspot.co.uk, and I'm just here to share with you a little box I've made, and I really like how it turned out. It's got this lovely open fronted acetate window, so the recipient can see what's inside. For this one I've just used Whisper White cardstock, papers from the Carried Away Celebration DSP pack and some of the Celebration metallic combo ribbon. I think it's really cute and I think anyone would love to get it. Right, so I'll show you what you need to make it. Right, first, oh sorry, I've just knocked the camera. You need a piece of cardstock. This one I'm using Pink Pirouette. It needs to measure 10.5 by 8.25 inches. On the short side, if you score it at 2.5 inches, 5.25 and 7.75, then turn it onto the long side and score it at 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10 inches. Right, now what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and fold and burnish all of our score lines. I've got a very nosy kitty in the room with me at the minute. I'm just hoping she doesn't jump up, make a cameo appearance. She'll knock everything all over. Oh, just go ahead and do all of this. And then that's the last one. So once you've folded and burnished all of your score lines, take a pair of scissors. I'm using my longer ones today. And you have this skinny rectangle here. You need to take that away. Just cut up to the first score line and then slightly miter on that side. Then this bit here we need to take away all of this section. So cut up to that first score line and then take away all of this. Then just cut up all of these score lines here. Again here. And this one and this one are going to make the tab, so I just like to take a wedge off. Just helps it all close better. And again on this one. It's lovely heat today, lovely sunny weather. I hope it's nice wherever you're watching from. Right, if you rotate it and then these here, you just want to cut up all of these. And what I effectively do is I cut away this score line. So just cut either side of your score line, up to that first score line, and again on the other side. I just find it makes it a lot easier when you're closing the box up. Let's get rid of my rubbish and take the last one, cut up either side of the score line, just taking away because we don't need it. Right, so that is what your box. Oh, one more thing, I forgot to snip away that little bit there, just makes it a bit neater. So that is the sort of shape you'll be left with. These bits here we will be cutting them down, but I'm going to wait until I do my die cutting first before I do that. So what I've got is I've got some designer series paper from the Subtles pack, and this is the matching Pink Pirouette, and these measure 2.5 by 2.25. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay these on here like that. Then we also have a piece as well that is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, and that's just going to sit on the lid. So I'll just get my Tombow and we'll stick them down. Because I do this before I do the die cutting, because it's easier. Just get it as nice and simple as you can. I love this colour. This colour is really pretty. Nice, soft, and just, well, the clue's in the colour family, isn't it? Nice and subtle. It's just so pretty. Oops. Try my very best to keep a project coming out to you at least once a week. Being off this weekend, I would have had a video done yesterday, but because it was really nice, my auntie asked us if I want to go have a ride up the caravan. It's absolutely stunning up there, nice and peaceful, and everything just so nice. Right, this is just the last bit we're putting on now, and this is the bit for our lid. Put your Tombow on. Obviously you can just use the adhesive of your choice. This is just what's close to hand for me. Let's stick there a second. The thing I'm going to do is I forgot to bring my corner rounder, so I'm just using our envelope punch board, and if you pop it in this section it will actually round the corners off for you. I'm just going to round the corners off on what will be our closing flap. Just makes it go in so much easier. There we go. Right, on this box I actually used the straight edge oval for our layering oval framelets, and I'll show you which one that was. It was this one here. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what the scalloped one looks like. I think it'll give it just a nice little finish. And what you want to do is you just want to place that right about where you want it, making sure it goes over onto the lid, because then you'll have a little peak from the top. So I'm just going to pause this here and I'll come straight back once I've die cut it. Right, I'm back now after I've die cut that shape, and that is how it looks. I think that looks really, really pretty. Right, next what I've got is I've got a piece of acetate. Our window sheets would work just as well. And what I've done is it is 3 1/2 by 2 1/4, and I've just scored it at 1 1/4. And I'm just going to gently fold that along here. Flip this over. And what we want to do is we want to line that up. So that's right on the score line, and then we want to tape that down. So to put this on, I've got some, oh, sorry about that. I've got some double-sided tape here, and I'm just going to use that to stick it onto our box. I would suggest using a strong adhesive for this part. I don't know, I haven't tried it with our mini glue dots, but they might work just as well. Because I don't want it to go anywhere, I'd rather use a strong double-sided adhesive, because I don't want it popping off when the recipient gets this. And the last bit, just trim it off. And with my bone folder, make sure it's all down. And then I'm just going to use my pokey tool to take off the release paper. I hope I'm still in shot, yeah. I've got no doubt other people will have done boxes like these. I was inspired by a box I got out of the Disney shop. Right, so that's all double-sided sticky off. So line that up with your score line. I don't know if you can see that. And then just press that down. You can go over it with your bone folder if you like, just to make sure that it's not going anywhere. And then that gives us the window for our box. So now all we've got to do is we've just got to assemble it all together. So we want to run some tape or tape runner down here. I'm just going to use my double-sided tape because I've got it out. And this is actually a back closing box as well. It opens from the back here, which is not normally what I do, but I just thought with the acetate front it was so much better. Right, so just fold that round like that, and because they're all the same, they will just measure, match up. Oh, nearly forgot our little flaps here. I would suggest having the flaps just because it gives a little stability. And what you want to do, you don't want your flaps to be visible through this window here, so I might have to trim that off a little bit more. And we'll do this one as well. That's why I left these till last, because I didn't want it to show through. Does that flap measures maybe a 1/4 inch for the flaps here. So just push them in and then fold the back of your box in. Just give your acetate a bit more of a burnish as well. So obviously because that's your back, you want to turn it around, you want to fold your sides in and then your back, and then like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive on both of these flaps here. It's such a quick and easy box to make. I actually made one of these to house a bath bomb for my mum for Mother's Day today, and she loved it. She was over the moon with how it looked and everything. Just get rid of my rubbish out the way. Just double check which one's the back. So you want this one to be put down first, and just make sure it's nice and square, and then just fold that over, and then the last side here. Now we have the basis of our little box. So what I've got to put in this one is another one of the little bath bombs. I think these are just so cute, and I thought the pink poo matched quite nicely. So just pop that in there, and then as you can see a hint of what your present is inside. Right, now I just need to put some ribbon on, and I'm just debating. No, I don't want that one. I'm going to use the Celebration ribbon again. Love this ribbon. It's the silver metallic 3/8 inch combo pack that you can earn for free if you spend £45 in the catalogue at the moment. Celebration is only on till the 31st of this month, so 6 days including today if you want to get any of your freebies. Right, I'm being very brave here because I'm going to attempt tying a bow live on camera. This is not something that comes easily to me. I hate making bows. Oh, I might be able to sort this out. I suppose that's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse. I'm just going to leave it rather than mess about with it anymore. Just trim them in so it's nice and tidy. And that here is our little acetated window box. I really hope you like it, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.